In front of this wall of proof, I want to show you the right ingredients that you actually need in order to run your e-commerce using Google Ads and get tons of sales results like these. For example, I spent 73 euros and generated more than 2,740 euros. Or for example, here we have 200 euros spent with 2,000 more than 2,000 euro as revenue. Or for example, here we just one purchase actually with multiple products. Of course, it's not just one single product, but an e-commerce to be sustainable in the long term, you need, of course, multiple products and recurring buyers. But this is not the right topic of today. With just 18 euro spent, or for example, here we have 23 ROAS in one day using these ingredients that I'm going to show with you. Now you can say, of course, this dashboard could be fake. I cannot complain because a lot of fake gurus actually they're faking their dashboard in order to sell their services or products or courses or something like that. But I want to share also with you a little case study I was actually reporting by myself. Then I stopped to report this case study because I was thinking when I will show all this stuff, I'm not interested to publish videos, something like that, to expose myself. I just working behind the scene and I was good with that. But after all, I wanted to, as you can see, I wanted to expose myself. For example, this is a case study for an e-commerce that I was working, and it's not fakeable, actually, because as you can see, the last edit is written in Italian, but I will translate it for you. Last edit is 27 July 2021. Okay, I can refresh also for people that don't believe, but okay. And I was taking these screenshots of this e-commerce, the month that I was entering the e-commerce, which is actually in the middle of May 21. This is the full month of May. And with just almost 2,000 euros as revenue. Then what I did is basically, Then after my strategies using Google Ads, we did a 5x of the results, so with 10,000 euros. Then here we have 19,000, so increasing the profit month by month. Actually, then I too lazy and I stopped to reporting all this stuff. Actually, this company, I was scaling up this company to 80 to 90,000 per month. Then they started to propose to me, Antonio, we want you full-time, an exclusive contract, so you can work only for us. But I'm a little bit savage, and I don't like exclusive contracts, okay? So I just quit this e-commerce. It's very, very picky this because it was really cool to work with this Google Ads semi-autopilot campaign. But today I want to show, this is a real dashboard. If I refresh, yes, this is true. Easter eggs apart, okay? There are some lasagna here in my mirror, but this is for another video. Don't worry, I'm Italian. Now, I want to show you the right ingredients that you actually need in order to run Google Ads for your e-commerce and get sales basically in almost autopilot. You just need to use the logic, because here, instead of Meta ads or TikTok ads, we can actually make sales without the classic effort of producing creativities like images, like videos and something like that, because the first phase to attract people, to get traffic inside using Meta ads or TikTok ads is basically the attraction phase with using actually the creativities. Now, we don't need this. We can get sales with less effort. So let's see the ingredients. First of all, we need a Google Ads account. Amazing. Okay. of course, to run Google Ads. Then we need Merchant Center, which is actually a Google property, which allows us to link, to connect an integration to add our e-commerce, our store inside the Google property in order to link this Google property inside the Google Ads account. And we can actually then advertise our products and display and show our products inside the Google platform. So around all the properties about from Google. Now, the Merchant Center is very cool because it's pretty easy to set up, but the problem is sometimes Google will disapprove your product. So you need to be careful in order to do all these action in a good way. Now, the Merchant Center also, it's very easy to set up in these terms because he has actually different natives integration for different types of e-commerce software that you could use. For example, if you use Shopify, if you use PrestaShop, if you use WooCommerce, is all native. There is a lot of native integration inside Merchant Center. Then the last ingredient, which is actually the most important thing, is a conscious demand. Now, we need to use logic. Here is different from Meta ads and TikTok ads. We don't go basically on the latent demand, but we go into the conscious demand. So people that actively searching for your product in this case. Now, we need to understand this because it's the main principle of the economy. There is a demand, there is an offer. Okay, nothing new, something about trends with try this framework with Meta ads or stuff like this. Nothing else. It's just using the logic. You can find all these logic and how to do it actually inside my school community. You can join by, it's free basically, Google Ads Mafia inside my info box here in the description. You can find the link to access right now. But let's go on. Now, we have these three ingredients. And we can use different types of campaign on Google Ads. We have a lot of types of campaign, but there are 2+1 campaign that are actually the most powerful in order to run Google Ads for our e-commerce and get sales. Now, the first campaign I will suggest to you is Google Shopping. Okay, which is actually this. If I search for iPhone, now I'm in Portugal, so you will see Portuguese results. But in this case, I'm inside Google. I searched for iPhone, and this is how Google Shopping will display your ads. As you can see also, we have different variables that we can control. And let's see which are these variables. So we can have control inside this campaign on, I will do this because I think it's better, negative keywords. What are these negative keywords? Actually, you can ask to Google, basically, that you don't want to show your ads if someone is searching for specific intent, okay? Because maybe are more informative intent and you don't want to show your ad on people that are just searching for information and not to buy, for example. Then we have another variable, which is the title, the product title, okay, which is actually this. And the main thing is that you need to pay attention is that the name of the product, the title of the product, has to be consistent to the terms of the research about your potential client. So let's do an example. Now, I searched for iPhone, so I searched for the name of the product because I know the brand. But if your brand is unknown in this moment, so no one knows your brand name, if you, for example, sell a vacuum, okay, let's put this example. You sell vacuum. okay? And you're starting to call this vacuum with your brand name. So the title of product will be, I don't know, fast 10x blah, blah, blah. Okay, let's do this extreme example in order to understand each other. In this case, people don't know your brand name, so they will not find your product inside the Google Shopping campaign, okay? Because, of course, they don't know your brand name, and probably the volume of people that searching this specific keyword is zero, because your e-commerce is unknown. It's a different topic if you have an e-commerce that people already know and they are searching actively for it, for example, as I did for the iPhone. The iPhone is the name of the product in this case, as a brand name, so I know what is an iPhone. I'm searching for an iPhone, okay? So I would suggest to you initially, if you're starting right now with your e-commerce, to use the name of the product that people are actively searching for. If they're searching for a vacuum, in this case you must add vacuum as a title product. You can add more stuff inside the name, for example, vacuum 10x power, I don't know, something like that. But the main thing is you need to put the word of vacuum, because vacuum is the word that people are actively searching for, not fast 10x blah blah blah, that is actually your brand name, okay? Very important. Now, the last one, important variables is the product image. Okay, the product image. As you can see, we have different product image here. And of course, people, we going to see, of course, the price and everything. For example, this is a furnished product in this case. But as you can see, we can see the price, but also the image. So this is the other variables that you can control. Now, we can talk about this deeper, because as you can see, we have very few variables, and we can say that we have some cons and some pros. Now, the cons is obviously we cannot optimize with Google Ads directly this type of targeting, okay? Because the target is based mainly on the title of product, okay? That's why I was telling you that the title of product is very, very important. Now, the pros, of course, is we have few variables, so we have few things to pay attention in order to optimize our campaign. And once you did all these things in a good way, as I told you right now, you can sell by tomorrow, 100% guaranteed. Now, let's understand how to fix, of course, these cons of less variables in order to, if we want to get more other people, or also to differentiate our campaign portfolio in this case. What we can do, the second type of campaign that I would suggest to you as one of the most important is actually, no, I will do this because I feel more comfortable, is the Google search ads, okay? Which is, okay, in this way. With Google search ads, we can actually target based, yes, on negative keywords. In this case, we don't care about the product title or we don't care about the product image, but we need to care about the keywords. And of course, we need to care about, let's do this, about the intent. Okay, because of course we have informational intent and purchase intent. We need to understand what to target and what not to target. For example, if I sell vacuum, I don't want to target people that are actively searching for how to use the vacuum, because of course it's an informational intent. It's not a purchase intent. For example, we can target people that are actively searching for best vacuum to for a specific floor or stuff like this. Okay, and this is a more purchase intent, and we can do with Google Search Ads in order to target different intentions from the people that actively searching for a vacuum. Okay, because people are searching for a vacuum to clean their car, their house, their garage, or stuff like this for different platforms. Okay, so these are the main two campaigns that I will suggest to you in order to be profitable by tomorrow on Google Ads for your e-commerce. Now, of course, we have other different campaigns that we need to go deeper, probably in another video, which is actually the Performance Max. Okay, now here we need to go a little bit deeper on this because, of course, it's a completely different campaign. It requires more attention, actually, because Google Shopping and Google Search Ads are mainly autopilot, almost autopilot. And you will pay only based on the clicks. Now, the Performance Max, of course, you can add also the Merchant Center inside the Performance Max, but it requires a little bit, it's a little bit more complex. I want to be 100% transparent. I will dedicate a specific video for the Performance Max in order to be profitable on e-commerce and to scale up your e-commerce. Also, we can talk about the video ads using YouTube ads, but it requires more time in this case because the funnel is a little bit more complex, because we need to add more phases, because here we're going to target mainly the conscious demand. With YouTube ads, for example, we're going to target a kind of conscious demand, not 100% conscious demand, it's more latent demand. Okay, so people that have an interest about your product, okay, but they are not actively searching for in that right moment that we're going to show the ad. Okay, so it requires a little bit of different stages of the funnel. Here, for example, we can actually target people that are actively searching for your product, show the product, and make the sales. Nothing else. So, hope this video could be helpful for you to scale your e-commerce actually in this Q4, the period that I'm making this video. If you have any question, you can ask your doubts inside the comment section. Also, see the description in order to join right now my Google Ads Mafia community, where you can see a lot of value, some case studies about e-commerce. For this video, it's all. Thanks, and subscribe, put like, whatever, these kinds of things of YouTuber which is not so used. And let's see in another video.